What's up guys, welcome to another episode of Buttons a Spin, and today we're going to be opening yet another Volume 27 random boosters. We did get the two remakes. We did already open Vanish Longinus and Astral Fafnir. So we do have three left. Let's see what we can get. But before we continue, leave us a like if you've been enjoying this series and consider subscribing not to lose any future videos of Buttons a Spin. So are you ready? Let's go. So here we are with Dynamite Valkyrie, and it is very pretty, very beautiful. I have mentioned to you guys before, but I do love this transparent white quite a bit. It is very glittery, as you can see. It's very cool, and there is this golden Valkyrie chip, which is fantastic. I do love it very much. That said, it is an interesting combo. It is a Dynamite blade, which of course is going to serve as the blade for the Holy King Belial. But it is a Dynamite with Valkyrie on, and the armor is a 6, which is a pretty decent armor. It does have all the weights aligned symmetrically outwardly, which is not an armor that I would choose for Dynamite. Dynamite is an attack type that turns right with its attack points on 3 places. So there are other attack type armors that could fit better, but it's okay in most situations, I guess. That said, the core, since it's a Valkyrie 1, you can see the springs on the side here, so it will have the bound gimmick to it. Aside from that, it is just okay. The Dynamite blade, of course, can fit the F gear and the L gear, but like I said on previous videos, we're not going to be adding anything to these random booster combos. We're just gonna test them as they are. So yeah, let's try this guy out. The Forge disc is an over, which is fantastic. Y'all know how much I love over. It is very nice. It is very competitive. It is very round, so it does help a lot with life after death, since it's also smooth underneath. Its weight is also always distributed outwardly, so it will help a lot with stamina types, with defense types. But since this is an attack with a 6 disc, it will be a lot of weight on the outward and very symmetrical, so I'm not too sure how that will work out, especially with the next part, which is Just. Just is an interesting driver. It is very short, as you can see. It does have a very pointy tip that normally I would call it a stamina tip, but Just is considered a defense type driver. And the idea is that this would wear out. The point would be more rounded, and that would make it more defensive. Not only so, but you can see that we do have this free spinning component here, which helps deflect any attack of a tipping Beyblade, I guess. It also helps the Beyblade in the arena when it tilts. This free spinning component can help it keep moving forward instead of just tripping over and falling. So it's an interesting idea. It's just that it is very low, and in a combo like this, with the weight all distributed outside, all concentrating to this single point, I'm not sure how that will work out. But we're here for it. We'll try it out. These are the parts. Let's assemble it, test it out, and of course battle it with the other two Random Booster 27 Beyblades that we got. Let's go. And that's it, folks. As you see, Valkyrie wasn't doing too well. He did lose to both of them. He did tie a few times, but I think that has mostly to do with that his opponents were both left spinning and both had spin stealing qualities to them. Vanish, of course, very great at spin stealing, and even Astral does have this rubber parts here, so they were spin stealing from him. And at the end, he did lose. Sometimes they would end in a tie because of the equalization. But a few times you could see Dynamite Valkyrie tipping over and you could hear the scraping of it. And that's because, like I said, the tip is very fine, very, very small. And this is very short, right? So because it is short, but the Beyblades being very much wider than older seasoned Beyblades, they tend to scrape quite easily with drivers like this. So, with Dynamite, that's why a lot of people do prefer taller drivers for Dynamite Battle, because you can see that happening quite often with shorter drivers. But it is what it is. Take the conclusions you like from that. Leave us a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to see more videos like this. Of course, we are focusing mostly on Beyblades, but we also do bring other spin tops from time to time, and sometimes even stuff that are not even spin tops, but then we try to spin them anyway just to see if we can. So if you're into stuff like that, I'll see you next time, and until then, stay nerdy, guys.